Happy holidays! I'm glad you're here. I have another great recipe for you. This recipe is one that my family expects every Christmas morning. It's also perfect for snowy, cold winter mornings as well. Today, we are making Christmas coffee. I always have this made and ready to go Christmas morning to serve when my family are opening their presents. It's such a cozy, delicious hot drink. Now I'm going to need to pick up a few ingredients at the store. Get your paper and pencil ready. Now I'm here at the store in the coffee section. I want a caffeinated coffee. But if you want to use decaf or a different kind that I'm picking, that's perfectly fine. I'm trying to pick a special coffee. I like several of these brands. I think I'll pick this one. They also have the decaf. We also need cocoa and sugar. Now, if you would rather use an alternative sweetener, that would work perfectly fine. Vanilla extract. This is what I've got so far, and the rest I have at home. Back at home, I have cinnamon and water. We're also going to need some whipped cream for the top. Okay, let's get started. Now, I chose the Donut Shop ground coffee, but you don't have to use that kind if you don't want. Just any kind of coffee. It can be decaf, it can be regular. Any of your favorite brands will work with this Christmas coffee. Okay, now we use a percolator for our coffee. Now use whatever you have, but we are going to make 10 cups of coffee. Ooh, that smells good. All right. Put my lid on. I'm going to pop that down there. While my coffee is percolating, I'm going to go over there to the stove and I'm going to mix up some ingredients that we're going to put with our coffee. Okay, I'm over here at the stove while my coffee is brewing. I have 1/3 a cup of water into my pot. I have 1/2 a cup of sugar. I'm using a large pot because I'm going to add all my coffee into this once I get it all mixed up, and that way I can keep it hot on the stove. Now I have 1/4 a cup of cocoa. And I've got this on kind of a medium-low heat. So I'm going to keep stirring until I get all my cocoa all dissolved. I'm adding in 1/4 a teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm going to keep stirring until my sugar is dissolved. This is a big tradition in my house. Everyone expects Christmas coffee on Christmas morning. And then I have a nice little something else that goes with this, which will be my next recipe. So stay tuned for that. I'm stirring to make sure all the lumps from the cocoa is out and the sugar's dissolved. Okay, and I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Ooh, that smells good. Okay, I'm going to put my heat down on low. Okay, and I'm going to check on my coffee. Okay, it looks like my coffee is finished. I'm going to take this over to the stove. Okay, I'm pouring in my coffee. I'm going to stir this as I go. And remember, be careful not to splash since it is hot. Now the reason that I'm not pouring this in my coffee pot is because I want to make sure that it stays dissolved and I can stir it before I serve it. All right, that's all of it. I'm going to keep that warm on the stove. Now in each cup, if you want to, you can add some heavy whipping cream, or if you want to mix up a batch here and put some heavy whipping cream, you can, but we usually don't do that, but you can do that if you want. Okay, now I'm going to serve this up. Okay, now I always like to top each cup with a generous amount of whipped cream. You can also dust some cinnamon or cocoa over the top. Makes it real pretty. Time for a taste test. Delicious. I hope you like this recipe and I hope you give it a try. Maybe it will become one of your favorites for Christmas morning. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends and family. I'm sharing all my secret holiday recipes in my holiday food series. Check out some of the other videos on my channel with many more holiday favorites to come. I have another recipe that pairs perfectly with this coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.